What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for the finale of season 1 of Power Book 4 Force, okay? Um, so let's be honest, all right? I will say, so far, the season, it's different from the regular Power in the sense that Tommy got his own story separate from the main Power, and I think that's what's throwing a lot of people off a little bit. And I guess they expected it to go with the flow of, some of the original Power, because the only person that has crossed over from the original Power is Kate, okay, and we saw her in this episode as well, but at the same time, it's a different type of feeling. So it's literally it's within the Power Empire, universe, but it's literally totally different from all the other powers that we saw. He has no connection to Ghost at this moment. He has no connection to Tariq. He has no connection to anybody up in New York right now. Everybody's dead to him, and so he's on his own. And so it got a different little feel, but I'm still gonna rock with it. I still enjoy it. I'm not taking it too serious. Some of the shit can be a little stupid, okay? Like this whole thing, and I say that because we start the episode off. We start the episode off with Tommy calling Vic, all right? They getting ready to go to war, And I'm sitting here like, Victor, if Tommy was really about their life, which he has already shown you, it's still not connecting in your mind, maybe because you're grieving, maybe because this is all the feelings that you've been feeling about Tommy, because remember when Tommy first came on the scene, he wanted to take Tommy out anyway. So you tuck them to the side so that y'all can go ahead and do this business together. And now that your girl is dead, because you didn't even feel that way, y'all was still doing business when you knew that he was fucking around with Gloria. So like what? And because of that, he found out that y'all got back together. He stopped fucking with her. And I'm sitting here like, you so blinded by your hatred that came back up for Tommy and the fact that your girl is dead. And you can't realize the fact that Tommy would have been killed you if he really wanted to kill you. Like, I just don't understand that. Like, how come it's not clicking? And even for Claudia too, because I think she's going to try to set Tommy up. I haven't watched the whole episode. Y'all know I watched a few, then review, because I want to catch everything. So I'm just sitting here like, girl, what's going on? He calling you on the phone trying to let you know what's good. He was like, bitch, I'm finna kill your ass because of what you did to Gloria. He was like, you really think I had something to do with Gloria? Like, come on. It's just not making sense. And then for them to be putting all of this on Tommy's back, as if the whole issue that's going on with the whole empire of the Flynn's and this war or whatever is all because of Tommy, and it's not. All right, it's just so stupid that everybody you pulling people from Dublin, the old country, the IRA, to come out here and to fucking kill this man. Like, for one person, I know they're going against the Serbs too, but shit, Meanwhile, Tommy got to go ahead and talk to the Serbs. They getting the little firearms ready and everything. He needs some guards or whatever, some dudes. And, Merkovich said, yeah, they can work for you. Y'all do whatever the hell it is that he say. Because, he said, he the boss, but I'm a general up in his army right now, okay? So whatever I say, y'all do, and that's what it is. He was like, listen, y'all do what he say, but if he try to cross me, kill him. Okay? And I'm glad Merkovich told him that, because in reality, and this is another dumb plot point, but I'm going to just pass by it. Who enemy? Y'all been enemies all this time. You just killed off literally earlier in the season, a few episodes ago. You just killed off a few of his people, main lieutenants, Tatiana and all of them. And now, just because you gave him $2 million, he going to be your, he gonna be killing for you. It just don't make sense. I don't think it worked like that up in the crime world, but hey, this is fiction, and so that's what it is. Tommy got his guy for right now, and then we see Diamond. He up in the CBI headquarters at the barbershop with Miss Girl Andrea. Like, Andrea, whatever. My man is going through some things, okay, and I need you to just sit back. Just let him go through it. His whole thing about trying to get out of prison, trying to do better and not get back to the same person that he was. And she was like, oh, this has anything to do with that phone call that you had the other day? Or is this talking about somebody that you said was close to you ain't, you know, the person that you thought they were, whatever? I said, it's probably both. It's both, okay, girl? Like, you know what it is, all right? You asking too many questions, okay? Listen, if you gonna be a drug dealer, street nigga, girlfriend, you gotta play the position, bitch. You can't be so green. See, this is what happened when I let niggas go out and do their own shit. You know what I'm saying? I said, baby, you can go ahead and you can do what you got to do or whatever, but just make sure they understand. And he done fucked around and brought a bitch in that don't understand. She green as shit, okay? I'm just sitting here like, Now, if you cute enough to give him the little pep talk, you a strong man, you can get through this and all this stuff. Next thing you know, he get a phone call from Jannard. Okay, Jannard was like, yo, what's good? He was like, yeah, what's good? He said, listen, where you at? He was like, yo, I'm over here at the barbershop, you know, just about to close up. He was like, all right, I'll be over there in a few minutes, you know, about to parlay with you. And he understood exactly what that meant after that last situation that he saw. Like, he overheard that Jannard saying what he was going to say with Black. And so, you know, he told Miss Girl, get your shit, let's go. First of all, he told her to get out. She was like, oh my God, what? You're trying to kick me out? I said, bitch, when a street nigga tell you to get out, or somebody that just got out of jail told you in the huff after y'all just had this touching moment and he just got off the phone and he just told you to get out, bitch, get your shit and get out, okay? He's trying to save your ass, you know? He opened up that drawer. He get that gun out. I said, ooh, all right. I'm a bird, bitch. And y'all wonder why that's... Oh, let me stop. You know, people going crazy over a fucking slap. Let me stop. I'm not going to bring that up because we ain't talked about that in day. I bring it up. People going crazy over a fucking slap like that when I see shit like this all the time. Girl, let me shut up. Let me shut up. Anyway, that's not good. That's not good. But hey, it is what it is. That's the environment that I live in. Girl, he got her out. She was like, oh my God, what's going on? I said, get the fuck in the car, bitch. That's what's going on. Girl, as soon as they got in the car, he said, bend down, because this car started rolling up on them. And I said, who is this? It's another like caddy SUV, black. And next thing you know, these niggas get out and in black was in it too, okay? I said, look at Black. They come in there, bust the door open. They got the guns and everything. I said, so y'all was gonna do this shit in broad daylight? I said, that is Chicago for you. That's Chicago for you. So, hey, here's what it is. You know, and it was like, damn, where Diamond at? I said, ain't this about a bitch? Now, the whole time, I'm sitting here like, y'all don't see that his car's still across the street? That man pulled off. Imagine he saw who it was. He saw that it was Black. And I said, see, Jannard, you gotta die. I'm sorry. Diamond, there is no saving grace. I know that's blood or whatever, but at this moment, blood ain't thicker than water. It ain't thicker than mud. You know, you gotta take him out because he gonna keep on trying. He gonna keep on trying. Meanwhile, you got Vic and the 4 horsemen over there, you know, partying and up at the pub or whatever. And, you know, one of them was like, don't you think we should be going over the plan or whatever to get this thing started? You know, and Vic was like, we ain't got nothing to worry about. We just gonna get Tommy. We gonna kill all this shit. It's all gonna be good. And was like, you know, I heard that, you know, stuff ain't going right over here. Like the sales is down over here and everything. And he was like, don't worry about that. My daddy, he the right man for the job and everything. I was like, all right. So you say your daddy can barely breathe. So, hey, it is what it is. Moving on from that, it was another 4 horsemen. Okay. He up there drinking with this blonde haired girl. And she was like, oh my God, I just love your accent. I want to go over there to the old country. He was like, y'all, you want to hear my accent some more? Let's go over into this corner. I said, what you gonna do? And at that moment, I was like, why are we focusing on them? You know when they single people out, something about to happen. So next thing you know, they go out to the back. And he was like, this ain't where I thought we was going to go. She said, I thought you wanted a little bit something private. So she finna get down there and suck his little thing off, okay? Next thing you know, Tommy came up behind him and clotheslined his ass. I said, oh, shit. I said, oh, no. Meanwhile, he said, come on, let's make an example of him. I said, how we gonna make an example? Had that motherfucker stringing upside down like he was a slaughtered ass pig, draining. They come outside looking at him like, ain't this about a bitch? Cut his ass down. Meanwhile, Tommy is up there texting Claudia talking about, Dolly, you need to re-up, meet me, is we gonna do this? And she was like, yeah, meet me at so-and-so. He did the thumbs up emoji. And she was like, Don, I know how to get, he said, shut up, Claudia. I said, see, Claudia, you was about to set him up. Because I feel like that's what she was about to do. Okay, I know where to meet him at and to get Tommy and all this shit. And I'm just like, you know what? He want Tommy dead so bad for once because they know he don't want his lie to come to fruition. Okay, for he don't want that to find out that he lied. Meanwhile, JP up at the hospital with Lil D-Mac. Okay, Darrell, I believe that's his name. And of course he was like, soft ass motherfucker when he woke up. I said, what? What? I said, why that breathing tube so thick? Ain't they a little thinner now? It's been a minute since I've been in the hospital. I ain't never had that on my mouth or my nose. It just look a little fake or whatever. But, he was just telling him, I apologize. I didn't know that I'm sorry that I didn't recognize you, but I do. And I'm sorry that I didn't fight hard enough to get you. But I'm going to do everything that I can to make up for it. All right? You my son. I said, all right. Am I going to die? No, you're going to be okay. Tommy come up in there, got some little, mouthwash and some t-shirts and shit, and at this point, JP, I don't understand why you so pissed off, okay? It's not his fault that the boy is in that situation. At this point, he thought that and that's what he called Vic for, because he called Vic to see if Vic was the one that they had put the hit out on him, and he went to Merkovich to see if who exactly put that hit out on him, and it really wasn't a hit out on him per se. It was a hit out on him and D-Mac from CBI. So you're looking at the wrong place. But either way, we found out Tommy paying the bills and all that stuff. JP, I want you to stop being pissed off because like Tommy said, your son's smart as shit. I'm trying to get him out of this game. And I know that's your son, but that's my nephew too, and I do give a damn. Okay? The doctors need some information about the medical stuff. So he needs to gets the stuff from Miriam's house. So Tommy was like, listen, first of all, I'm busy. He said, bitch, my son in the hospital, so what the fuck am I doing? He was like, okay, touche, let me go do that. Baby, Tommy go over there to the house. First of all, Tommy go to the house, bitch. And I was sitting here like, hold up. At first, I forgot that he was going to Miriam's house because I was like, who the fuck found out where Tommy lived and put a goddamn hole in the wall? Bitch, they was over there at Miriam's house, and I was just like, who the fuck is this? Girl, why is Kate up in there just tearing shit up? Okay? She was like, this bitch got thousands of dollars up in this house somewhere, all up in the walls or whatever. I said, you know what? Tommy and Kate, they just, first of all, they hate each other, and he just pissed off that she's there. Don't understand why she's there. You didn't give a fuck about your mama, so why are you here? Okay? Smoking all up in the lady's house, didn't give a damn about that. Tearing up her walls. The lady probably ain't even been dead a whole fucking week before she out there just tearing it up trying to get the money. Meanwhile, he was like, this what you looking for? Here, get this. And she was like, I was actually out here trying to see my son. Oh, I have a grandson? Because he was like, he at the hospital with his son. Oh, I have a grandson? Of course I should have known that was going on, because you ain't give me none. I was just like, Kate, I wouldn't give you shit either. Y'all remember Kate and Tommy had somewhat of a slight incestuous ass type of relationship. They was a little bit too close, but they was high for me, okay? Because at one point he did say, I was the nigga that was giving you cocaine or whatever. I said, that's a bad move, Meanwhile, he told the bitch to go. Okay, he said, bitch, go. She was trying to figure out what he got himself into. She was like, listen, I know you. I'm the only family that you got that love you. Okay, even if you feel like I don't, but I know that you got some shit going on. He said, you just need to fucking go. Meanwhile, Jannard up there trying to get in contact with Black, and he can't. You want to know why? Because my baby daddy got him tied up in a basement to a pipe. Okay, fucking that nigga up. Pop, 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 pop. I said, oh my God, that is bad. Stop it. Hit him again till he say what it is, but stop it. Hit him one more time. in the ribs, okay? He said, listen, that's the sound of your lungs clapping. Because he was like, I said, oh my God, that is so wrong. Keep on going. Keep on going. Okay, who did it? He was like, I ain't never gonna tell. It was like, it was your motherfucking brother, Jannard. He was like, that's all I needed. He said, listen, this is, he was like, you know, all of this happening not because the game changed. It's because you changed. The game's still the same. You came back this soft-ass nigga. I said, ooh. And when he finally said Jannard, he said, okay, cool. And I'm just sitting here. Of course, he killed him. I was like, you know, he was like, you don't want to put no more bodies on you. I mean, I hate a nigga like that. I really hate people like that. Now, when I was looking at Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the new one on Peacock, Will's friend Trey got pissed off at him because he didn't want to go back to Philly because he wanted to better himself out there with all the opportunities that was being presented to him and Bel Air or whatever. And then you got niggas like this, when a street nigga want to go legit, all of a sudden it's you saw. No, bitch, I want to fucking live. That's what it is. And I'm tired of being on the corner and looking over my shoulder 24 hours. Shit, damn. That shouldn't be a bad thing. And I said, you know what? The dude that play fucking Black, that nigga can't never stay alive in none of the shit that I seen him in. And I've only seen him in 2 shows. The Chi, which he got killed in. If you didn't know, you know now. Which he got killed in. And then this one. I said, damn, bitch. Can you live? Can you fucking live, bitch? He said, no, not really. I said, oh, okay. So we over there at the Flynns, okay, and they trying to come back together and get this whole situation done with Tommy. You know, at this point, they trying to figure out how to get him. Vic is suggesting, listen, I know where he at, okay? I know where he live at, so we could just come up in there, probably, you know, blow him up or whatever. And they was like, no, that's a little bit too sloppy. That ain't going to be reasonable at this point, because 9 out of 10, he's not going to be at his place, okay? Because he know that we looking for him. Meanwhile, while they over here debating all this shit, the new old land and the old fathers and all this stuff and what we going to do, can I just ask this question? Okay, because Claudia was like, fuck this. Listen, Tommy is the one that's dealing Dahlia. He the one that's making the shit. It's his drug or whatever. And I just got a page from a friend that know him, that know where the lab at, and know that he up in the lab right about now. And it was like, oh shit, we got a fucking clue right here, right now. We finna go check that out. And Polly was like, I don't know how we know this to be true. They was like, fuck all that, we finna go down there, okay? Meanwhile, one of the leader of the 4 horsemen, he's like the same way, like, I don't know. But at the same time, you know, Flynn is like, go ahead, go do what you gotta do. But here comes Vic. I wanna go. I won't go because I want Tommy for myself. He gotta be my kill. I'm sitting here like, you know what? Did they intentionally get this boy to play Vic? And is he intentionally supposed to look weak the way that he does? Because there is nothing about Victor that says, I'm intimidated by you, I'm scared by you, you demand respect or anything. So I'm just sitting here like, boy, this is stupid. But okay, the daddy says, shit, you want to do it? Go ahead and do it. I understand. But he told old boy, make sure my son come back alive, all right? And I was like, all right, cool. Meanwhile, Jannard pull up in his house. Girl, why is Black on his table just laid out, bloodied and everything? So I was like, yeah, Jannard, put 2 and 2 together. You know what's the deal, okay? Meanwhile, we got Tommy at the lab. Him and 2 other guys. I said, Tommy, that's it. Flynn coming in there with a goddamn army and you just got 2 dudes. That's it? You really think you invincible like that? Tommy said, hell yeah, because at the end of the day, them motherfuckers gonna die, but I'm still gonna be ticking. And I said, you know what? It is called Power Book Force. You know, you the star. So yeah, we know that. Because sure enough, he knew they was coming. He got them on the and which I was confused by. So did Claudia alert them that they was coming, or did Claudia have them meet up there on purpose? Because how did he know that they was coming? And I know that he saw them on the you know, the monitors or whatever. It's like, how did they know that they was coming at that particular moment? So is Claudia playing both sides at this point? I'm a little confused by that, you know, because the bitch is still out for herself. She's still out for herself. I never trusted the whore in the first place. Meanwhile, you know, he see them coming. So they assuming a position, you know, they're taking their position. And so the dudes come up in there, and the first one come in, pop. I said, oh shit, that was easy, you know, and they just start firing off at each other. Everybody get taken out except for Tommy, Vic, and the main dude from the Horsemen. So 2 more of the Horsemen are gone, you know, and it's just Vic and the other one. That's it. And so at this point, he pissed the fuck off when they get back to Flynn, because now both his brothers are dead. Both his brothers are dead. He the only one that's still there for right now. Well, I guess 3 of his brothers are dead, because Tommy winds up sending a text message to Claudia and Flynn, I think, or I should say Vic, that said 3-0. And so, you know, of course, you got Walter, because they losing at this point, trying to understand what's going on. And so therefore, because we're losing and Tommy's still breathing, you're going to insult the guy that is supposed to be helping you, talking about you're nothing like your father. I said, nigga, you ain't shit, bruh. You know, meanwhile, Victor is trying to understand what the hell Claudia got going on. Like, where did you get this tip from? What is happening? Okay, you got to be on the right side of things. You know, don't fuck with my business. I said, now, Victor, who you supposed to be scaring? Claudia got more balls than you, all right? Meanwhile, we find out that Tommy moved the lab to this other basement or whatever, and you got Liliana, and Dr. Chemist over there. And so basically, he was trying to make sure everybody's okay, trying to see, you know, when everything gonna get put up and everything. He was like, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, you know. And he telling Liliana, like, listen, the odds are kind of against us right about now, because there's a lot more people that's coming after us. But you know, he told her about the drive-by, and I'm sitting here like, this was probably the dumbest part of this episode, him trying to figure out who came at him. Now, once you figure out the fact that, okay, the Serbs and the people that the Dublin people got, or I should say the Flynn's got, they like army style. So they don't do the drive-by like that. Well, the Serbs kind of did. The Serbs already said that they didn't do it. But see, Flynn people, they don't do drive-bys like that. They army people, like, you know, military shit. Okay, combat style. So I'm sitting here like, you can't put 2 and 2 together that who else do you deal with that probably got an issue with you that was never really here for you? Jannard, CBI, even if you couldn't figure out that it was Jannard, all you could have said was CBI. And so I'm just sitting here like, oh my God. At this point, when Tommy left, Liliana told, oh girl, you might as well just get on ahead and leave, because at this point he ain't got no use for you. She trying to save her. Just in case this shit comes to the front door or where they at, they don't want her to be a casualty at this point. So, you know, she was like, get the fuck out. You know, go on here. She gave her some money or whatever. She was like, what about you? She was like, I'm a soldier. This is what I do. Okay? And JP, he family. So that's the only reason why he's staying. If you don't need to be here, you need to just go. I said, girl, get that money and leave. Okay? Get that money and leave. But you should have known that it wasn't going to be that easy, right? I mean, because Claudia is in her penthouse. Old boy from Dublin, he up in there, and he was like, what the fuck is going on? Because listen, I done lost my brothers over this shit. What's happening? What's good? Okay, what's really going on? Because I'm trying to understand where you get your intel from, and was it really real? And she basically flipped the script and was like, listen, bitch, try this shit right here. I'm the one that manufactures Dahlia. Dahlia is my stuff. I said, bitch, we in the middle of war. Okay, what are we doing? She was like, hit this. I said, no, this is not the time. She said, anytime is the time. I said, all right, you know what you're doing, so go ahead. And he took that shit and almost went and came on himself, okay? Girl, she was like, listen, all you need to know is, I keep the books. I see the diminishing profits and everything. But this Dahlia shit, it's going to fuck the game up in a good way. You know, all I need for you to do is to have my back when it comes time to it, to let me put it up in charge. You know, she want to be the one in charge. They was like, Vic, he ain't ready for this shit, okay? The daddy on got 1 foot in the grave. He really do at this point, because he won't get help for the little stage 1 cancer that he got. You men are so goddamn stubborn. He is in a stage where they could just go ahead and wipe that shit out, at least put him in remission somehow, some way, real quick. But yet, he refused to get treatment right about now. I'm sitting here like, your priorities are fucked up, okay? Meanwhile, she like, listen, you do for me, I help you get Tommy, okay? But all you gotta do is, once you do that, give me the first round to I'll have you give y'all first dib or whatever to flood over there in Europe or whatever. I'm sitting here like, damn, Claudia out here thinking internationally. She ain't even thinking about, she ain't thinking nationally no more. She thinking international. I said, bitch, we only got it in a couple of states already. You want to go overseas? All right, bitch. Meanwhile, Dr. Kim is coming out of her nice ass house and she get pulled up to a car service. He was like, you want me to take your bag? She was like, yes. I said, Dr. Chemist, you ain't checked the profile picture. You ain't checked the profile picture. Girl, now, because she got up in the car, who was in the car? Claudia, she was like, listen, bitch, I ain't got shit to do with this. I don't know what's going on. Liliana told me to take my ass and get the fuck up out of here. That's it. She was like, it's cool. She was like, I don't want to die. She was like, girl, you ain't gonna die. I just need you to tell me what I need to know about Tommy. Like, what's something, his weakness or whatever. I said, bitch. At this point, all I'm thinking about is JP and I'm thinking about, D-Mac, okay? Meanwhile, Kate come up there to the hospital with D-Mac, Tommy, because that's one of the things she wants to do. She wants to see her son and she wants to see her grandson. And so when JP finally sees her, he, of course, you know, was surprised and he hugs her, he cries. She was like, oh, okay. And then go say so. See, this how you supposed to greet your mama. I said, you know what, Kate? Stop playing with Tommy like that. Meanwhile, they get up in there and she was like, is that my grandson? Let me see him. First of all, he don't look nothing like me. Well, maybe he do a little bit. But no, let me go see my grandson, you know? Meanwhile, while all this supposed to happen, Tommy didn't even bring the record, so JP wound up having to go back to go get him and gonna leave D-Mac in Kate's care. I said, bitch, you really want to do that? I know they in a hospital and you got a guard out there, but shit, it is Kate we're talking about, you know, but she was actually happy to see JP, you know, but Tommy, before he left, because he had to go take care of business himself, before he left and went out, he was talking to D-Mac. And, you know, he was like, am I going to be okay? He asked him this big multiplication problem, and he figured it out in his head. He was like, yeah, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. And, you know, they just having a little conversation. And then all of a sudden, D-Mac, his name is Darnell, okay? I call him Darrell. His name is Darnell. He was like, Tommy, let me ask you a favor. He was like, what's up? Who that old white bitch out there? He said, that's your grandma. My grandma, old white bitch? He was like, yeah. And she like being called the old white bitch, so keep on saying that. Bitch, when I tell you I fucking died. That was the funniest part on this episode to me. I don't give a fuck. That shit made me holler. It was just the deliverance of it, because he was dead ass serious. Who the fuck is that old white bitch? Because y'all know how fucking rude teenagers can be. Bitch, I can't stand being around some of them motherfuckers sometimes. I be at work and I just be trying not to avoid them because I just know they be talking shit. I just can't. I said that old white bitch. Funny. So, Jannard, desperate ass. First of all, Tommy had got out of D-Mac dad, you know, because he was asking him, who else do you think probably would have did something to us or whatever? Like, who? And he was like, I mean, Marshall could have. And he was like, so you mean CBI? And then that's when he went on ahead and told him that, yeah, Jannard had told him to follow him, you know, because Jannard can't stand your ass. So now Tommy is realizing that if Jannard is putting out hits or whatever, that means that Diamond ain't in charge. Speaking of Jannard, he went to Merkovich trying to make a deal with him to take Tommy out, you know, and to take Diamond out. Okay, he was like, listen, if I can broker a deal between you and Flynn to get Flynn to stop this war that's about to happen, you know, all I need to do is to give you the pipeline back with interest. You remember when you know, Diamond or whoever, which one of them was saying, let's put a little bit of interest to the side so we can already have it, you know, on deck if we need it. And so he was like, yeah, I can give you that, and all I need you to do is help me take out Tommy and my brother. Merkovich was like, cool. You know, if you can broker this deal between Flynn or whatever and make it peace or whatever, that's good. We could take Tommy out or whatever. But I don't do that family business shit, so you're going to have to take Diamond out yourself. The whole reason why he really wanted to come to Merkovich is to take Diamond out. It's not really Tommy. It's Diamond at this point. He's scared of Diamond, all right? But at this point, it's not going to happen the way that he wants it to happen. He go down there to Flynn, and he trying to, talk to Flynn about everything, and of course Vic is getting pissed off because it's like, oh, now all of a sudden you want to do a deal with CBI when I was trying to do that in the beginning, and now you want to do a deal with him. And he was like, first of all, you shut up because I'm still in charge. That's what you need to do, you know. And they figured out that Jenard was up here turning rat on his brother, trying to take him out. And they made him believe that, you know, yeah, I'll help your ass. We're in this war because it's not gonna end if we keep going like this. But yeah, as soon as we get Tommy out, we'll figure out everything else. So when Damon, or I should say Jenard, finally left, Vic got pissed off and was like, so you really gonna do this? You gonna be working with CBI? He said, listen, we're gonna take Tommy out and we're gonna let them animals take care of themselves, okay? We don't do that in family fighting shit or whatever. I said animals? God damn, bitch, you can't stop but be racist. Him. Shit. God damn. You know, and then did you see the way that he hit him in the back? I said, ain't Big back fucked up? You ain't have to hit him like that. But anyway, moving on from that. We get oh, let me get my stuff together. Tommy go sit down with Diamond. Diamond got a little guard that's on loan that he can actually trust because he don't know who he can trust inside the CBI. And Tommy was trying to get down to the bottom of it. He was like, so I'm pretty sure that Jenard put a hit out on me, so that means that he put a hit out on you. So what's good? And he was like, yeah, he probably sent Black out there to get you. That's probably who that was. And he was like, well, we need to take care of that. He was like, I already did that. But at this point, he got to figure out what he gonna do with Jenard. He don't want nobody to touch him but him, because Tommy was like, I can do that for you. And you noticed how Jenard's scared to take you setting up your own brother, but you scared to be the one to pull the trigger. You want other people to do it. But yet Diamond is trying to do it himself. Like, he gonna confront your ass himself, I'm pretty sure. Okay. But meanwhile, you know, they trying to figure out what's going on. The only person that Tommy really do got is Diamond at this point. So Diamond has no choice but to link up with Tommy, you know, and that's wind up what's gonna happen. JP up in the room, you know, remember he had to go back to the house and get the medical records for Donnell and for himself. Baby, he looking through all the memorabilia, and next thing you know, he hears some creaking up in the house. I said, see, them floorboards came in handy, but then again, it really didn't, because you heard it, but your ass didn't run. Girl, they done knocked his ass out. Claudia done got him. Tommy down there at the new lab, Liliana there. He like, where the fuck the chemist at? She's like, I told her she can go. She don't need to be a part of this. He was like, damn it, bitch. First of all, did you make sure that she got out of town clean? She said, no. Why? Because she's valuable to Claudia. Claudia can get her, which Claudia did, you know. And so at this point, he gets a phone call from Claudia, basically showing that, you know, they got and with Flynn on the phone and all his people, that they got JP. And still trying to blame him for the shit right in front of his face. Meanwhile, Tommy is like, Victor, I didn't do that shit, and the person that did, bitch, is right in front of your goddamn face, okay? But see, they got JP, and then, you know, Jenard bitch ass is there too. And so at this point, Tommy seeing what it is, and they told him to meet up at this place or whatever. Mind you, it's the old place that they used to play at when they was younger. But getting back to this, before they dispersed, Claudia was talking to Jenard. Was like, okay, I see how you did this. You know, you went to the Serbs yourself and you struck this deal or whatever. Because, you know, Tommy realized that the Serbs ain't fucking with him right now. They're not getting back to him because Jenard got this deal going on with him, okay? And now that's why he went to Diamond, because they need some more manpower too. Bitch, at this point, when Claudia was talking to Jenard about everything, she wound up asking, so listen, what you know about Tommy, and did he really put this hit out on Gloria and Vic? And he was like, oh, so you trying to get me to snitch and trying to get me all up in y'all business or whatever. What you got for me? She pulled out the dolly and was like, I'm the one that works this. Because he was like, why you got Tommy stuff? No, it's my stuff. You can be a distributor and you'll get exclusive access to it. And he was like, listen, when I went to Merkovich and talked about the stuff, he ain't mentioned nothing about Tommy having anything to do with anything. He said he went after Flynn because of whatever fucking reason, but it wasn't because of Tommy, okay? So Tommy, and he said 9 out of 10, if Tommy really wanted to do something, Tommy would have been did something already. And so at this point, Claudia with her, I'm a bad bitch, and I don't know what it is about when they want to portray certain white girls that look like Claudia as to be the bad girl, and like they coming into their bad girlness and on these shows or whatever, they put the dark eyeliner on and they slick their hair back the way that she is in that mohawk type of situation. I said, girl, you giving very much lesbian tease, but okay, I mean, you is. And she was just sitting there looking stupid. Like, damn, I fucked up. I said, yeah, you fucked up, okay? Because Tommy didn't have nothing to do with it, and it's right there in front of your fucking face, bitch. So now Damon and Liliana and them, they trying to figure out what they gonna do, how they gonna go about this, and the area that they want to drop JP off is because, you know, if something go down, ain't nobody gonna hear it. So they trying to figure out, it's basically a lose-lose situation. If Tommy don't show up, JP get killed. If Tommy do show up, he gonna get killed. You know, 9 out of 10, JP gonna get killed still. So they gotta figure out what the fuck it is they gonna do. And he was like, listen, we just gonna have to get them what they want. And I said, what's that? Besides you, that's what they gonna have to give them. So basically, we get them meeting up, right? We got CBI, we got the Flynn's, you know, we got, I don't even know, the Serbs ain't even there. But we got Claudia, of course, whatever, Vic. And then they looking for Tommy. Tommy shows up, but Damon is holding him hostage, and they playing this whole game like, you know, Tommy tried to escape, and he tried to, you know, skip town or whatever, and I found him and all that. And you know, I found out that my brother, his bitch ass, tried to put a hit out on me, but he missed and all this shit, because he over here trying to take over CBI. And then some of his dudes was like, wait a minute, you trying to take over CBI? He gonna tell them to shut the fuck up. I said, you know what? All right. At this point, you know, I don't even remember how it all started, but they just talking about wanting to make a deal and, you know, all this shit. And next thing you know, gunfire start happening. They start shooting, and Walter is telling them, listen, stop it, okay? Well, telling Vic, bring your ass back, because Vic want Tommy. So, of course, he goes after Tommy after they doing all this shooting or whatever. People getting shot on both ends. But, of course, Tommy, Damon, they don't get hit. But you got Liliana coming out the woodworks, you know, shooting up people and everything. Tommy bullets is out, you know. But then him and Vic do have a little back and forth. They fighting. Next thing you know, you got Polly trying to, he trying to protect Walter, pull his ass back. And at this point, you know, Damon was about to take Jannard out. He got Jannard. They up there fighting and shit. And at this point, I was sitting here like, pull the trigger, nigga. Pull the trigger, nigga. That's what I was with Jannard. Go ahead and do it. Do it. Because I don't trust him at all. If you can do this, like, this man. Now, see, this just goes to show how much of a good heart. Thugs, street dudes, some of them can have good hearts. And they got a little bit of morality to them. Because Diamond did not want that on his conscience. He did not want that on his heart. He did not want that blood of his brother on his hand. See, that is the difference between Jannard and him. Jannard didn't give a fuck. But see, Jannard was too pussy to pull the trigger himself. Diamond pulled that trigger and spooked him and showed him that, listen, you see how close that bullet was to your head? I missed on purpose. So what I'm going to do is, since you want to fucking backstab me the way that you do, we going to split up CBI. And those that want to come with me, they can come with me. I had this territory up in Marquette, and you had this territory. Other than that, the family, too much water under the bridge. It ain't nothing left, okay? You know, you still want to talk about, oh, there go that old killer Diamond back. No, it ain't about that. I can't stand niggas that's all that mentality is about, that killing shit. Come on. You should want more for your life, bitch. Okay? And so I was sitting here like, honestly, I was a little disappointed in Damon, just a little bit, because I was like, damn, give him a flesh wound with that. The nigga literally had 4 dudes come up to the shop trying to take you out. Give him a flesh wound, bitch. Okay? Shoot him in the shoulder. But my man ain't like that. So, you know, I'm gonna let him rock. I'm gonna let him rock. Meanwhile, you know, I think it was Liliana. She done took out one of the Four Horsemen or whatever. They didn't, girl, Walter had all them motherfuckers come from over there from Ireland to come over to America to get dead. Basically. Okay? Meanwhile, Tommy is up there fighting with freaking Vic, and then he pulled him out, and he was like, I got your son, and he was like, won't you tell him the truth? All of this shit is because Walter lied. And I'm just sitting here like, when the truth finally came out, and then Claudia backed up the fact that Tommy wasn't lying about the fact that it was Walter that did the shit, I'm sitting here like, Victor, it was very much anticlimactic. I'm just going to say that. It was very much anticlimactic. The only thing that really got me, you know, because, of course, now that Victor found out that it was really his daddy who did the shit, he went after the dad. The dad said, you ain't got the balls to kill me or whatever. He said, you ain't like, he said, yeah, because I ain't like your ass, and I don't want to be like your ass. And I'm sitting here like, damn, you ain't even going to at least hit him in the rib or something like that. I'm sitting here like, it's too many bodies and too many factors that still staying alive. You know, we need to let the bodies hit the floor a little bit more, okay? Some of these characters gotta go. Meanwhile, before they had all this little interaction, before Tommy finally got Vic up in there, bitch, Claudia then shot Liliana in the goddamn chest. And as soon as I seen where that bullet went right here, I said, oh my God. That was the only scene out this whole episode that took me the fuck down. Because for some reason, I did not suspect that Liliana was going to go. And I did not expect that she was going to go out like that in a blaze of fucking non-glory, bitch. By Claudia. By Claudia. With her fake wanna-be bad girl ass. Let me tell you something, bitch. Tommy was like, Liliana, keep breathing, kid. I got you, you know. And so he did what he had to do. You know, everybody dispersed. He went over there to Liliana. Girl, keep breathing, kid. Keep breathing. I was like, the bitch is gasping. Ain't nobody gonna call 911. Ain't nobody gonna pick the bitch up and go put her in the cart and go throw her in the emergency room. Why are we still over here trying to keep her breathing? Keep her breathing in the damn cart and drive. See, y'all was wasting too much time. I said, what the fuck? Y'all ain't learned nothing from Set It Off. When TT got shot, I had a fucking flashback, and I'm sitting here, bitch, I said, is my eyes sweating? Yes, the fuck they was. I was sitting here like, damn, Liliana was the baddest bitch out the whole crew. She was the badder than everybody that was there. I said, damn. Now, who Tommy got now? And then he said, Liliana, tell me who did it. Tell me who did it, because whoever the fuck did it, if you passed away, I swear to God, I'm going to put them in the dirt. Mind you, Claudia standing right there. She was like, we can still, he said, bitch, ain't nothing else going on between me and us. She said, well, I'm going to get going. He said, you better. And I was like, damn, Claudia, you need to disappear, because once Tommy found out that it was you that did that shit, bitch, oh, you're dead. Okay? You're dead, because our girl died. Our girl died. And he, oh my God. It was almost, Tommy get attached to women. And he don't show emotions until he actually lose them. We saw it with Holly. We saw it with Keisha. And we see it with Liliana. Okay, you know, he had to pour out a little drink for her later on. We see Janara coming up into the shop. You know, I said, yeah, ain't no time to have remorse now, bitch. You done fucked the family up. You done fucked the goddamn family up. Now our kids can't even gonna see Uncle Jannar. We ain't even finna tell them about you, bitch. Anyway, moving on from that, we get down to the office. Remember the FBI agents? I said, what is this? Is this a Chicago crossover shows or whatever? We already got Reggie from the shop playing Black on here. And then the lady that was in charge talking to the FBI agents, the black ones that was following Flynn, talking about it's a new player in town, talking about Tommy. Baby, that was Dre. Playing a straight one. Well, she could have been gay. I don't know. Playing another woman and Dre played Nina's wife on the shop. I said, bitch, come on, the Chi. Y'all better get these Chicago jobs. Where the fuck was I at? Where the casting call be at, bitch? I want to get up into this shit now. Please. Pop, 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 pop. I can do some stuff. You know, you ain't got to do that much. Let me just walk past. And be like, you know, and then put my information down at the bottom so everybody can. I'm I'm a fan out. I'm a fan out. One day I'm gonna take it serious. One day I'm gonna take it serious. But I was like, look at Dre, you know. And so now Tommy is on the list. At this point, he up there sitting with Diamond. You know, he going over the little territory. He was like, it's a little bit small, but I think we can do it. Tommy said that's cool. He ain't fucking with that Dahlia shit no more. He doing something bigger. He finna fuck with the whole map. I said, Tommy, you really finna come through and take over everything? We got Walter up in there, you know, drinking his life away. Polly had to fucking, you know, get him. I said, oh, you feel a little bit fucked up because Claudia and Vic said, bitch, we ain't fucking with that nigga no more. Meanwhile, we get Sullivan. Now, I just said we ain't had no crossover from the original Power yet. But they waited till the end of the goddamn season to have a little bit of a crossover. Bitch, we got Sullivan. Sullivan was the prosecutor that was trying to put Tariq up in jail, bitch. Okay, she talking to Medina, you know, up in New York, you know, and talking about everything that's happening. Like it's some rumblings going on in Chicago. And bitch, who the fuck else do we get? Detective Rodriguez. I said, oh my God. Why do we got her on here, bitch? I just can't stand this bitch. I can't stand her, girl. I can't get away from her. She was up in Ghost 1, Ghost 2. Now she in 4, bitch. I want you to go to the door and close it and never come back out, okay? Because now she want to fuck some shit up and stir some shit up. Like she want to put her nose up in Chicago business, all right? Because she found out the 4 Horsemen is dead and now she want to go after shit. Dude said, you know what? You better suit it out here. You can do what you want to do right now, but you staying out here. I said, keep the bitch out here in New York. Don't bring that shit up in Chicago. If I see the bitch in season 2, girl, I just want to walk across her. She don't even talk like that in real life. She don't even talk tight lip like that up in real life. Girl, that was Power. It was cute. It was cute. Like I said, that whole fighting scene, it was anticlimactic for me because we already knew Tommy wasn't going to die, okay? And it was very much more anticlimactic because Walter didn't even at least get shot in the shoulder. Jannar still fucking walking, okay? Damn it, you could have put him in the hospital. At least, you know, you could have put him in a hospital, you know. Vic, your ass out there doing all that fighting with bullet holes in you already. Like you fucked up from the car crash and you out here fighting still. Okay. Season 2, I feel like because we getting introduced, because I'm pretty sure Rodriguez gonna be there. I think it's gonna be a little bit better than season 1. Season 1 was cute. It could have been a little bit better, but it was good enough for me. I ain't taking the shit serious. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about the season, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.